Hey guys, welcome to 1.5, adding, subtracting rational numbers part 2 with fractions. So first, make sure you have a calculator. If you don't, go grab one. So pause the video, go grab a calculator if you don't have one yet. Here we go. We're going to skip this first part. It's not the most important part of this lesson. I want to make sure we can get through all of the rest of it pretty quickly here. So here we go. Fractions and mixed numbers can be added and subtracted by following the following steps. We always need common denominators. So least common denominators. Always find least common denominators first. Then we're going to rename them. So we want to make sure if we have like a mixed number or improper, we make sure they're the same format when we're adding or subtracting. And then once we have common denominators, we rename them. Then we can just add or subtract the numerators and leave the denominator the same. Once we add or subtract it, then we can regroup and simplify. Okay, we always want to simplify our fractions if we can. Makes it a little bit easier to work with. All right, let's do our first example together. First, ask yourself, number 1, 3/5 plus 4/5. Do we have common denominators? Yes, we do. So we can add straight across. 3 plus 4, add the numerators, is 7. 5 stays the same. Denominators will stay the same here. So 7/5. Now I want to show you, if you forget how to convert between a mixed number to improper, or improper to mixed, here's how you do it in your calculator. So type your fraction in, 7, ABC 5. Press enter. And it converts it for you. That says 1 and 2/5. That U is the mixed number symbol. So this turns into 1 and 2 over 5. Okay? Now let's do number 2. We have common denominators. So use your addition rules from yesterday. Same signs, add them up. So -5 plus -5 over 6. So add the numerators. 5 plus 5 is 10. 6 stays the same, but don't forget your negative. It's -10 over 6 because they're both negative numbers. So we just add them up. Now, let's convert this to a mixed number. So type in the negative symbol here in the bottom right. -10 ABC 6. Make sure you're doing this with me in your calculator so you can do it on your own later. Now, press enter. It converts it to mixed number again. This becomes -1 and 2/3. -1 and 2/3. All right, number 3, here we go. So if you notice here, we have common denominators still, but we do not have the same format. There we go. So I'm going to rewrite -3 over 4. Now, -1 and 3/4, I want to turn it into improper fraction. So how you can do that is type in -1, ABC 3, ABC 4. This says -1 and 3/4. Now, if we want to make this a mixed number, if this mixed number into an improper, press enter. If you notice, it stays the same. So now what we need to do is, with this in our calculator, I want you to press the second button. Then ABC. If you notice, it looks like this. Once you do that, press enter. Now it changes it to an improper fraction. That's what we want. So we're going to add a -7/4. So now they're in the same format. They're the same denominators. Now we can add or subtract. So same signs, add them up. 3 plus 7 is 10. Keep denominators the same, but they're both negative. So remember your negative sign. So this is -10/4. We can use our calculator to simplify. Watch me. -10 ABC 4. Press enter, and it turns it into a mixed number. -2 1/2. -2 1/2 is your answer. Okay? And you can also convert that back to a mixed number if you'd like by pressing second ABC. That second ABC button will always convert it back and forth between mixed and improper. All right, so we just did 3 really good examples. I want you guys to try 4, 5, and 6. So pause this video. I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to have the work shown here in the bottom and the answers. So you do it now on your own. All right, welcome back. Let's go over these answers. So let's look at number 4. Number 4, we have subtraction. Did you remember to rewrite as addition? I hope so, homies. You should have rewrote as addition first. Then we could add or subtract. So these were same signs after we rewrote as addition, so we just add them up, and you get negative 7 over 5, and you turn it into a mixed number, you get negative 1 2/5. On number 5, did you forget to rewrite as addition? I didn't. Okay, make sure you rewrite as addition and then add or subtract. Did the same thing here. We got negative 1 1/3 as our answer. And number 6, this was tricky because you had to first rewrite as addition, then use your addition rules. We have different signs, so we had to subtract. Once we subtracted, we had to remember that 2/3 was bigger and it was negative. So our sign should be a negative. So our answer is negative 1/3, homies. So negative 1/3. All right, go and flip over your paper. All righty, I'm going to bless you guys because we're not going to go through the process of finding common denominators to do these ones. We're going to use our calculator to do the hard work for us. But if we do have subtraction, we are going to rewrite it first. So let's do number 7. Negative 1/6 plus 2/3. Let's do that in our calculator. Watch this. Negative 1 ABC6 plus 2 ABC3. Press enter and look at that. It gives us our answer of 1/2. One half is our answer there. Okay. Let's try number 8. Okay. Let's type in our calculators. We have negative 5 ABC8 plus a negative, don't forget your parentheses, a negative 3 ABC4, close parentheses, enter, and you get negative 1 3/8. Now practice converting this to a improper. Go and pause the video and see if you remember how to convert this to an improper fraction. Good job, homies. You should do second ABC, and you'd get negative 11 over 8 would be the improper version of that. Okay? All right, you guys try number 9 by yourself real quick. Go and pause the video. All right, number 9, you should have added the opposite. We just rewrote first. Then we put that into our calculator, and you get negative 7 over 8. Make sure you're doing the calculator step with me to make sure you know how to do it. Okay? All right, just number 10. This is the last example we're going to do. It says, a new monument is being constructed and 3 different proposals are under consideration. How many feet taller is proposal A than proposal C? Well, proposal A is 15 1/3 feet. Proposal C is 13 5/6 feet. If we want to know how much taller proposal A is, we need to subtract them. So let's do that on our calculator. Practice. Try it by yourself first. See if you can remember how to put a mixed number in the calculator. It should be 15 ABC1 ABC3. That says 15 1/3. Then minus 13 ABC5 ABC6. Press enter. So monument A or proposal A is 1 1/2 feet taller. All right, homies. Great job. This video was a little bit longer. Make sure you're really practicing and using your calculator today because it's super important to be successful the rest of this unit. Go work on the rest of your 1.5 work. Good job, guys.